Hi, and welcome to our video on my thoughts on how to resolve the Dave Chappelle controversy. So I'll kick this off. Why is a rock music review channel doing a video on a comedian? Well, one of the main issues here that the argument raises is censorship. What is right, okay, acceptable to present to the public as part of your art? Back in the 60s, 1970s, we had songs banned that referred to drugs, sex, violence, and it's not so long ago that the Sex Pistols were banned, vilified for singing about the Queen of England. Blank spaces in the charts where their singles should have been, gigs cancelled, and even today we still get organisations trying to ban groups from performing, albums from being released. It still goes on. And secondly, for me, rock music has always had a close affinity with comedy. Back in my day, record collections always had a comedy album or two. Richard Pryor, Cheech and Chong, Billy Connolly, Monty Python, all those guys had albums in the charts. Musicians and comedians pushed the boundaries of what was acceptable, what wasn't, what would the public accept, what would they not accept. They were always pushing the boundaries. Today, all the top comedians, they sell out arenas, while sales of DVDs and streaming specials mean they're on a plateau with today's rock stars. Well, the controversy all revolves around Dave Chappelle's Netflix special, The Closer, where he mockingly refers to transgender people and sides with Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling by identifying them as Team TERF. TERF, a term that means trans-exclusionary radical feminist and excludes trans women as women. Chappelle goes on to say gender is a fact and also takes jabs at lesbian and gay people as well as the Me Too movement. There have been widespread calls for Netflix to take the special down, and organisations like the National Black Justice Coalition and GLAAD have condemned the company, calling the special transphobic and urging the company, like I said, to take it down. NBJC executive David Johns said, "Perpetuating transphobia perpetuates violence. Netflix should immediately pull The Closer from its platform and directly apologise to the transgender community." GLAAD, which monitors media and entertainment companies for bias against the LGBTQ, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender and queer or questioning community, also criticised the special, saying that Chappelle's brand had become synonymous with ridiculing trans people and other marginalised communities. Negative reviews and viewers loudly condemning his latest special is a message to the industry that audience don't support platforming anti-LGBTQ diatribes, and we agree. But I'm guessing that all this hoo-ha has made the special even more popular and people will just flock to see it on Netflix. And truth be told, people are saying that Dave Chappelle should be banned from Netflix, should be banned from this. He doesn't need Netflix or any other company. People will still go and see him wherever and whenever he decides to perform. But my point is that both sides should get together and have a reasoned, calm debate so everybody can see the different sides of this argument. Dave Chappelle: "To the transgender community, I am more than willing to give you an audience, but you will not summon me. I am not bending to anybody's demands. And if you want me to meet with you, I'll be more than willing to, but I have some special conditions. First of all, you cannot come if you have not watched my special from beginning to end. You must come to a place of my choosing at a time of my choosing. And thirdly, you must admit that Hannah Gadsby is not funny." Hannah Gadsby, who is an Australian comic who has been outspoken in her criticism of the Chappelle controversy. So joking aside, Dave, let's get together and work this out. Dave Chappelle and the LGBTQ community, let's have a calm, reasoned debate and see both sides of the argument, and let's sort this mess out for the good of everyone.